So this album, which comes out, December 18th?
Yes.
I was reading that a portion of the album sales go to the Children's Miracle Network, which is great.
Yeah. And we wanted to do that. I really wanted to have a chance to put an album out. You know, as artists, we always are trying to sell to the consumer and always try to, benefit the most out of everything we do. So we never really kind of help. I mean, well, we do, but in different facets. But I've never really seen artists kind of help people out with their actual albums. So I wanted to just donate $1 from each album, so to the actual medical hospital, so to make sure you have these platforms and these positions as artists, and it only matters if you help other people along the way. So that's what I think. It was good.
And now that we've been to a lot of children's hospitals, and now that you have a child, you know how important those doctors and nurses and places can be. You never think you're going to be there. You never want to be there, but sometimes you are, and you need the best people there and the best care.
And absolutely, being, and I've been. Whether it's been Thanksgiving or different things I've done, I've been fortunate enough to go to different charity hospitals. Or different, children's hospitals and help out. But, when you see the people there, they're everyday people. Everyday people with working jobs and just wanting their kids to be better. So I think for me to be able to, interact with that or be able to help out, I think, I'm just doing my part.
How old are you now?
I'm 26, man. I'm getting old, bro.
We met him when he was young.
Oh, he's
Remember
still
when I was like
young.
15, 16?
Yeah, you was the baby.
Yeah, the
rolling
ears
in.
were the same size, but
All right, let's roll through some of this album. So, Back to Sleep. Now, we have not had a chance to listen to much of this, but Back to Sleep, what can you tell us? I'll play a few seconds here in a second.
Well, Back to Sleep, this song, I wanted to do like a kind of pay homage to like Marvin Gaye, sexual healing, with the music aspect, production wise. With the song, it's kind of grown. I want to love you back to sleep. Sex you back to sleep, whatever it is, but it's
Whatever
one of
version
those
we're
times when your girl might be asleep and then you just come in home late for work and you just y'all want to do the shaboing boing real fast, and then she say, "Okay, I'm going back to bed, baby. Thank you." So
I wish you could see his body language when he did the
I know, there was a lot of
shaboing boing.
Let me play this for you.
Definitely.
Set you back to sleep, girl. Don't say a word, no, girl, don't you talk.
Was there any individual that's inspiration to this one? Just while I'm at it.
Well, I've had a lot lot of practice. In my
I don't know.
So that was the inspiration.
Yeah, so I can draw inspiration from a lot of different scenarios.
Are you still practicing?
Always, gotta work on my game.
Okay.
Did the idea for you for that song come while you were practicing?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you purposely wanted it to sound like that when you said
do you even know what
but
you
that was
said?
perfect.
Yeah.
That was actually, we're just
Yeah, I
going to
know
go
what
with
I
it.
said.
We'll just go
Okay,
with
well, let's just go. Let's go with Fine By Me.
That is fine by me. That is fine by me.
You can move a little bit to that one. You can move faster to that one. Yeah.
That's more of the, the 80s type, old school feel. And I wanted to do more of a, the video's out now, but, if you can see the video, I'm doing more like, it's like The Last Dragon, when Bruce Leroy had to fight kind of like a room full of adversaries. So it's like, okay, cool, you know what we're going to do? Let's do it like that and kind of relive it. I directed this video, and it's like more martial arts driven.
Chris Brown is with us. Royalty is the new album out in December. So, just thinking back to all the stuff that you've gone through and the growth that you've had, I know for a while, something would happen in your life and you'd fire back on social media. Have you tempered that a little bit, or is that still something?
I have. I've kind of moderate. I've I try to slow it down. But for me, I just noticed that it wasn't like an outcome. Once you keep doing something, expecting a different outcome by continuously doing the same thing, that's like insanity. So it's like, let me stop giving those people, the negative parts, aspects, light of my life. Everybody is human. Everybody goes through different things. But I think with me, I just used to focus on that the most. And, I think people would, go to those stories or try to shed a light on certain things because I would bring light to it. And, and for me now, it's like I'm not insecure and ashamed about who I am and what I've been through in my life, and I just choose now to, let people learn from my situation and try to, understand that I'm human and everybody else is human as well.
When you look at next year, we talked a little bit about you being a dad and your growth and the progress you're making. When you look to next year, 2016, what do you want to do? What does Chris Brown want to do in the next year?
Man, well, my main thing is my daughter. But One habit I'm quitting for the New Year's resolution is definitely smoking cigarettes. You know,
when do you start that? Because I smell it.
I had a Newport right before you came in here. The nerves are working. I had to come through. But honestly, I started smoking about, I want to say, right when I went to rehab. You know, for my daughter to be a light in my life. I think this is something I need to get rid of. Like,
all right, so
quitting.
I have Hey, Tanya.
Yeah.
I have an assignment for you. Every week in 2016, I want you to sniff Chris's flannel.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to tell if he's quit smoking or not.
You got it. You can tell.
You can be the smoke monitor.
But if we go to the studio, you know, all bets are off because I don't know who's in there.
Right.
Could be his crew. All right, man. Hey, thanks for coming by. Album's out December 18th. Good to see you.
I appreciate everything, man. Thank you, guys. You know, being able to be a father and seeing my daughter, from those gradual stages, from crawling to walking to saying her words now to, learning different things every day. It's kind of just teaching me patience and being great.